Huntech Pro is proudly brought to you by Wildebeest, Magnum Archery, Orphan Weapons, Oberholzer Taxidermy, No Scent, Nat Shoot, and Gunrats.
Hi there guys, I'm Rudi Rautenbach from El-Roi Safaris. I think you guys can remember me from Season 2, Episode 1, where Johan shot that beautiful game spark, Brennan paper that wildebeest, and Beulah with that beautiful big giraffe. So a few months ago I called Johan Smith and said, Johan, seeing that you're shooting all these animals and bow and rifle and stuff, are you up for a real hunting experience? And Johan said, yeah, of course. I said, but this is in the mountains. This is hardcore hunting. This is backpacking. We're staying in the mountains, long distance shooting, excessive heats. It's quite a challenging experience. And Johan said, yeah, no, he's up for it. And I said, well, I gave him the dates and he checked and he says, he will come. Way, yeah, packed all our stuff. We even have 5 extra guys just to carry the equipment up, and it took us 1.5 kilometers, almost an hour and a half, just to get to our camping site.
So Rudi called me just after our episode that we had with him, and he asked me, Johan, are you up for a hunt? I'm like, Rudi, yeah man, we do hunt a lot. He's like, no Johan, you must come on a real hardcore and extreme hunt with me. And I was like, okay Rudi, what dates are you looking for? And I checked my schedule and we cleared the dates, and it was around late September, beginning of October, when we set out the date to come to their concession near Vivo in Limpopo. Arriving at the camp, we quickly packed off all the stuff from a vehicle and we immediately headed up the mountain. Rudi said it's just over the hill here, and it took us about an hour to get all our gear up there. Because we had to capture everything on the episode, I had to take with all the cameras, we had to take with food and the cool drinks and the water that we would have used while we were up in the mountain. And yeah, I was surprised we had to use 5 guys to help us carry all our stuff up there.
This farm is in the far northern province, a small town called Vivo, and a mountain range, Soutpansberg. Now this mountain range has got huge kudu bulls, and I told you I'm bringing him for kudu bull. Although there's several other species, I'll bring you one for a beautiful kudu bull.
So we just finished packing out here at camp, and we're on our way to the first vantage point to see if we can scout any nice kudu bulls. Or Rudi said there's also eland bull that he would like to take out if the chance is presented. So yeah, this is just a completely another awesome experience here, you know, to be backpack hunting. And yeah, it's a huge privilege for me to be on this trip with Rudi. So it was quite a tough hike up here this morning, but for surely it's awesome memories that we are busy creating here Rudi, my friend, thanks for inviting me again, man.
Sweet. Hope you enjoy it and hope you get your dream kudu, my man.
Yeah, so
Yeah, as you can see, we're quite high up in the mountains, but it's a fun adventure. Let's see what the bush will give us.
yeah, so what I wanted to say is been after a nice kudu bull for quite some time now. So hopefully plans will play out as it will, and we can share this awesome adventure with you guys. And thanks for joining us watching this episode.
This farm is very big. This property is a very big property, and the game is free roaming, so there's no four fences there on top. So the chances that you will see abundance of gains is very slim. If you see 3 or 4 animals during the day, it's going to be a lot. So on our first day, I think we saw 4 animals, 4 kudu bulls, whereby 2 was very beautiful kudu bulls, but they saw us before we saw them. So I think Johan already saw that this is not a easy hunt, something totally different.
It is actually so great to spend your time in the field under the stars, making a fire, cooking for yourself at night. It's a totally different experience that I was, always when we go out, we go to lodges and the guys always make food for us. Now all of a sudden we have to look out for our own food. So yeah, it was a great experience for me to be able to do that.
Huntech Pro is proudly sponsored by Ultimo Group, Trigger Cam, Helber Rifles, Bullets and Innovations, Glow Tech Energy, El-Roi Water, Biltong Supply Company, Madeley Skeepers Optometrist, Grizzly Gear, Bebs, SSG Cases, Seek Thermal, and Night Sight. Huntech Pro's proud media partner is Game and Hunt Magazine.
To make the big shots, you've got to be ready in tough spots. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3 makes it faster than ever to shoot steadier than ever. With one-hand trigger adjustments, a new quick detach yoke for fast switches from optics to gun, and new locking leg angles for full adjustments in any terrain. Be more than rock steady, be shock steady. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3, only from Primos.
I'll take this.
Oberholzer Taxidermy strives to portray your hunting trophies in as realistic a state as possible. We give you a trophy that you aren't simply proud of or would like to add to your collection, but also your very own prized piece of Africa along with fond memories of our land. Hunting is an incredibly rewarding sport. Complement your prize with professional taxidermy services at Oberholzer Taxidermy.
Just past 6 in the morning, and we're heading up the mountain again to the vantage point where we're going to scout from, do some glassing and see if we can find any nice representative kudu bulls. Yesterday
it was a good day. We saw 4 kudu bulls, but not one that we wanted to take yet. So hopefully let's see today what we can find. This is a experience you can only describe to someone who has been on it. You know, it's you have to be mentally prepared. You have to be physically prepared to do a hunt like this. When Rudi called me and said, Johan, you better be prepared, I was like thinking, yeah, Rudi, okay, we do hunt a lot, but yeah, now I know why I said I must be prepared. But you know, it's something that creates new memories again for us. And yeah, I think when we get the chance to harvest the trophy, it's something that you will always appreciate, because you know of all the hard work you put in. So yeah, we're busy climbing up the mountain. Let's see what today may bring forward to us.
Rudi told me this is a real tough hunt, that we would spend lots of time glassing certain areas. We would had to hike up to mountain to certain spots to get to a vantage point so we can scout for certain kudu bulls. So I had in mind a little bit what backpack hunting is about, but now that I've experienced it, I really have respect for guys that go backpack hunting, because of all the weight you have to carry around. You know, when you climb up the mountain, there's loose rocks, there's leaves you can fall over and slip, and so all this stuff you have to keep in mind when you carry a lot of kilograms or stuff on your back.
Taking a breather, guys.
Why you look so tired, Rudi?
A long night. Okay, very long.
So we're here on top of the vantage point. We've got El-Roi scouting up there, and Rudi is scouting over here. Let's just hear from Rudi what he says, why we're using this specific vantage point, because we can almost see 360 from up here. But let's hear what Rudi says. Rudi, why are we sitting up here?
Well, here we can see almost 2 kilometers far, so it's a nice vantage point. Here's the riverine just here below us, there by the green trees. So the animals have to come from all the directions here, and it's nice and open here, so we can see from quite a distance where the animals are already coming in, and take a shot from here, because we've got the rifle to do it, the 308 So this is our places, although it takes a long time to come here, but it's the view and the advantage we have, the elevation that we've got here to see in the distance from the animals that's approaching.
Okay, yeah, guys, so there you have it. Now it's basically just a waiting game. We saw some kudus this morning. It was a cow with a younger bull, so let's see later on today, hopefully we can get lucky.
Yeah.
We saw a younger bull that morning with a cow, and from there on we moved back up to the vantage point. So to give you an idea, it's about 1.5 kilometers we had to walk to our certain spot. It took us 1.5 hours to reach that certain point.
We spot only 2 kudus, whereby one was a beautiful bull, but the distance was just too far. As soon as we went to a spot closer, he was just missing.
So we spotted a nice bull, but it's a bit far away from us, so we're busy moving to see if we can get a better angle on him. We ranged him, he was about 1.5 kilometers away from us, so now it's just for us to get back into movement, see if he comes out, and then yeah, let's see how everything plays out. But like you guys can see, it's very rugged terrain here where we're walking at.
So we spent a good amount of time up there at the mountain. We headed back about 4 o'clock. We started walking back down again, also scouting another area so we can just determine if there isn't any nice kudu bulls in that certain area. The evening we went back, I brought with some nice bosvark bush pig wors I made at home, and I fried it for the guys, and we had a good time around the campfire.
Yeah, boys, lekker dag.
Because this hunt was planned around the full moon phase again, we knew, because the animals tend to drink water and graze at night, maybe let's try things differently on day 3. Maybe we could catch them just coming from the water or just going to the water.
A deer's nose is 1,000 times more powerful than the human nose. That means he will smell you way before you ever see him. Nose scent is a 3-phase scent elimination system that destroys 100% of human odor. Our revolutionary enzyme formula works by fully encapsulating and by attacking and eliminating human odor particles. Our no scent laundry pods, hair and body wash, and field spray will take 100% of the stink out of you. No scent. Hunt undetected.
Luister, ons kort rou materiaal vir 'n nuwe wildebeest skammer. Kry vir ons die volgende: verf, eyelets, ripkort, zips, goeters wat jou bang maak. Moenie terug in die seun. Raak rof.
Welkom aan sy natuur.
At Orpen Weapons, we have a dedicated team of professionals that are extremely passionate about firearms. We specialize in custom rifle building, accurizing, customization, repair and general sales of firearms and their related accessories. Each firearm receives our signature attention to detail, met with unique insight gathered through more than 50 years' experience as gunsmiths. We look forward to assist you in your firearm needs.
all decided because it's full moon, we wake up early and try to catch them by the water before they leave there, because they are drinking and browsing during the night.
So it's our final morning here, and we've been glassing the area now for the past few minutes, and last night in camp we decided let's get out a little bit earlier this morning, because we believe because of the full moon the kudus are drinking and feeding at night time. So it's not the first time that has happened. So when it's full moon they walk at night because they've got a good sight to see what's going on. So yeah, hopefully today will be the day that we can get a shot on a nice kudu bull. And yeah, it's just been a journey on this trip, you know. It's like I mentioned earlier, it's not your typical hunt. You have to be mentally and physically prepared to go on a trip like this. I think we average 15,000 steps per day. But yeah, if you check up there, every day we head up to that mountain, peak right up there, and from camp that's a 2-hour walk. So by the time you get up there, normally you're already paced, you know. But yeah, that's why I say you have to be prepared to go on something like this. You have to have the right outdoor kit and equipment as well. So Wildebeest, thank you for helping us with that as well. So Rudi, what do you think about today, man?
I think we're going to be lucky. We're up early, so I think let's see what the bush will give us, but I think today something's going to fall.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen, guys. Hopefully we can bring out one of those big kudu bulls we've been after for the past few days. So let's see what's going to happen.
4 o'clock we woke up. Just before 5 we were in the area where we wanted to scout from, and me and Rudi, we went into one area and Andre went to another area. He scouted from there. When we went back to the area where Andre was scouting from, Rudi spotted a kudu bull coming down the mountain.
Hy sê geseer aan nie. Now, because I was using the 338 Lapua from Rudi, I did shoot it a few times on the shooting range just to make sure I'm dialed in. I was eagerly excited to get the chance to use this gun. It's a very well-known caliber to shoot far distances. They did do a proper load development on the bullets, so the 225 grains AccuBonds they were using, we were excited to see what that would do on the buck that we would get the chance to shoot at.
The kudu bull moved in behind the brush. I'd had to wait for him to give me a clear shot. But because it was still early morning, the sun was shining right towards us. I struggled firstly to find him in the scope because there was too much glare on the scope. I quickly made a plan, so I moved quickly, just changed my angle and I could see the bull. So I just had to wait for him to present me with a shot that I was comfortable with taking.
Yes. Reload. Standing there. Reload. Standing. Can you see him, Johan? Sorry, check me. Kom maar, hy kudu gaan haal. Kijk, skiet. Wacht net, ek hier oop skoot. Ja. Okay, daar staan hy nou. Okay. Okay, there is going running up. Oh, he's falling. You've got him, mate. Did he fall? Yeah. He's still, his head's still up. I think your first shot hit him, mate. He went down, so he's lying down now. He's still looking. Can you see him, Rudi?
Oh man, I can't believe that just happened. I'm still in awe. Guys, it's day 3 here up on the mountains and I can't believe that I got the opportunity to shoot that beautiful kudu bull. We left him about half an hour now, so we have to go through a valley and recover him. But you can see, I shot him up there, right up there. So we're going to recover him now, but with a muzzle brake on a 38 Lapua, this chocolate came out with muzzle brake, shake the camera, so I couldn't see the first shot, so I really had to grab the camera and hold it for that second shot I took. So yeah guys, this was an unbelievable opportunity that I got, and I'm super thankful that Rudi and the El-Roi Safaris invited me on this trip. If you guys want a hard extreme hunt and shoot nice, really big kudu bulls, definitely have to contact El-Roi Safaris.
It was just one of those magnificent Soutpansberg kudu bulls. Big body, big horn. I'm sure Johan will tell you the exact measurement of that trophy, because that thing is a once in a lifetime kudu bull. And I promised him the kudus here is big and we'll try our best. And as it goes, Johan shot a beautiful, absolutely beautiful, one of a kind kudu bull. And we all were just in excitement just to celebrate with you on this amazing experience. So for us, yes, El-Roi Safaris, it was just an amazing experience.
Like Rudi mentioned, if you want to go on a hunt like this with El-Roi, firstly, you guys have to book the season properly when you want to come to this concession. And secondly, guys, you may have to make sure you are physically and mentally right to come do this. It's a really tough hunt. It's a hunt that I would highly suggest for anybody on doing. We were really lucky to get a beautiful kudu bull. We spotted many kudu bull that didn't present our shots that we also would have taken a shot on. But as everything planned out, that bull presented us with a 207 centimeter shot, and we executed it to perfection. Rudi and the team at El-Roi Safaris, I just want to thank you guys a lot for giving me this opportunity to hunt a dream animal. You know, to hunt a 60-inch kudu bull doesn't come every day. And this is a hunt that I will never forget. Rudi, thank you for pushing me to the limit. Like you said, it's gonna be a tough hunt, mate. I really appreciate that you took the effort and putting in the time to get me on that buck. It's a buck of a lifetime. And thanks again for the awesome partnership and fellowship we have with you guys at El-Roi Safaris.
There's my kudu bull, guys. Andre, thanks.
Well done, Johan.
Guys, I just want to show you
What
this.
a beautiful bull.
This is a team effort.
Well done.
It's not one hunter that pulled this off.
Beautiful bull. Oh.
Thank you. Height is perfect.
Baie dankie.
Thank you.
Baie dankie.
Mooi. It's my bel, dank je. As hy moet doen my ons het al, maar meneer. Ja, 3 dae. Ja.
Die skermpie het afgegaan. Thanks, Rudi.
It's a majestic thing, this, eh?
Dat is een oude handen. Hij is op je rug. Ja, ja. Dan kom je achter. En als je daar boven komt, nee, buig hom met oor punt. Dat is om daai finale punt. Op. Op je kop 60.
We're also El-Roi Safaris comes here once, twice a year, especially this time of the year, late in September, early October, because of the drought. Because this farm is very thick, very tough, and what we could see this year, because of the abundance of rain, the grass is still green, the trees are green, and there's water everywhere. So it's not like we always we knew certain spots where there's small amounts of water that we know where to can sit and wait for them. This year there's water everywhere with all the small streams that's flowing. So it's absolutely brilliant for the bush, but for hunting, make the challenge more difficult. Of all the footage and everything that we had with the kudus and stuff that we could pick up here, as you can see, the challenge was this year very big, very huge. And we all just were in so much excitement when that big kudu bull of Johan fell. And like I told Johan, when I called him a day before he came, I said, Johan, I'm going to give you our 338 Lapua Magnum. Because the animals is far, you're going to shoot long ranges. Sometimes, like Johan's kudu bull, we had a short range, but you also saw the thickness of this animal's body. It's just huge. After our 5-6 years experience on this farm, that's why we bought the 338 Lapua Magnum. That shoots 200 to 25 grains mostly accubullets, because out of our experience with all the rifles, that is the one that can do the best damages on that big bodied kudu bull for those long distances. And as Johan could see, the penetration of that bullet that made on that and the impact that it did on that kudu bull is a small rifle on that shot placement. That kudu bull would have kept us busy in the mountains. So that's why we also offered our clients and our friends that come hunt with us that 338 Lapua, because we know the distance that we shoot, you need enough kinetic energy to hit that kudu bull with the right bullet and right shot placement as well, to make sure that that big-bodied kudu bull won't go far or will have a quick death. So that's why we implemented it, and it's quite a heavy firearm, but it's so much worth it when you sit there and that shot is placed and the animal has expired with a quick death. So that's why I told Johan to try it. So that's also what we give in this concession here of ours, is the 338 Lapua. But like we said there while we were sitting in the mountains, is you can't explain the people outside the magnificent view. The view is just absolutely, I can't explain it. It's just beautiful there on top. It's a new world. You can see all the animal, the bird lives, the small antelopes, everything jumping around the rock hyraxes, everything that's, while we're sitting and glancing for the animals, you can see the small antelopes and the lizards that we saw and everything there. So although the challenge was tough, the experience was just an amazing experience. To be on top there, see these free roaming kudus, eland, waterbuck, everything that we could see up there is free roaming. So today is here, tomorrow is next door. And that is what this challenge is. It's just, we were on the right place at the right time, and we could execute this excellent trophy that you want. So everything just goes about at the right time, at the right moment. So for us from El-Roi Safaris, Johan, congratulations on that magnificent trophy. Once in a lifetime trophies, the big hunters will know exactly what it means, and well done, my mate. Cheers.
To watch Huntech's episodes or to find out more about their sponsors and destinations, visit their website and find them on social media.